everybody, it's Miss K. Welcome to Miss K on Postal. Happy motherfucking hump day. It's Wednesday. We halfway through. And the weekend gonna be coming in. Hopefully for some of y'all it'll be a 3-day weekend because you know Monday is Martin Luther King Day. So Miss K don't work on Martin Luther King Day, Black Power, all that. Black History Month. I don't do it. Okay? No. So listen, today I wanted to come out and just have a little conversation with you guys about some things that I've been peeping, contemplating about. So I decided I want to have a discussion with y'all, see what y'all think about it. Now, you know, we talk a lot, or sometimes we talk about, or we bring up about workplace romance and sexual harassment and stuff of that nature. But you know what we never really truly discuss, and we should have been discussing this, is management and fraternization with the employees. Yeah. So I know at all jobs, it doesn't have to be the post office, it could be any job. There are people who are friends with management, supervisors, managers, whatever. You may go out afterwards and have drinks, and you may, kick it up, chop it up, at work or whatever. You may go hang out after work. You might even go to these people's houses and shit. But in the post office, which is like a small little country where everybody knows where everybody lives and everybody knows what everybody does, it's more under a microscope when you're management and you fraternize with the employees. Now, y'all know this shit go on. We all know this shit go on. I'm cool with some managers and I'm cool with some supervisors, but I ain't going to these bitches' houses. Me not go to your house. Me not go to your yard. Me not do that. It's already one thing when you have employees, having relations or fraternizing with other employees. Because guess what? Like everybody, I came into the post office with a group of people. We clicked up. We became friends. And these are my workplace friends. We even do things outside of work. These people have been there for me through thick and thin. Not everybody. It's just, you have your small circle. Your true coworkers who are truly your friends. They're almost like family. Those people. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people you just fraternize with just for the fuck of it. People you just hanging out with for the fuck of it. Simply because you just want something to do. Or simply because you just want to be cool, or you want to be that cool supervisor, that cool manager. And you're hanging out with people at work. And you're doing things with people after work. And then it becomes a problem because now people are seeing you do these things and fraternizing with the employees. And they're thinking to themselves, well, what the fuck? Or you're going out with your subordinates after work. That's not a good look. That's really not a good look. And the problem is that with this new age management who want to be fucking friendly, they hanging out, inviting people, hanging out at work, chopping it up in corners. And then you don't think, oh, well, why is it people saying that I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this? There's a certain way that management is supposed to carry themselves. When you came into the post office, you took the oath of service. When you become a supervisor or a manager, you also have another oath and you have to withhold that. You have standards. And it seems to me that management in all forms nowadays have no fucking standards. They are low class, have no decorum, and just they just downright And I know y'all guys see this shit. Y'all see it. You know of a group of people who hang out with a particular supervisor, a particular manager. Shit, it could be a plant manager in some cases. Because some of these people just don't give a fuck. They'll go to the bar with a group of y'all motherfuckers and be doing rounds and shots. But is that acceptable? Is it? Because it's really not. You're supposed to have a higher standard when you're management. I'm not saying that you can't be friendly. And I'm not saying that you can't kiki it up at work. But when work is done, there should be no kiki-keying. That should be over with. Now, old school management understood that. Now, old school management will hang out. There'll be parties, birthday parties, Christmas, Thanksgiving. or whatever. They'll laugh it up with you. But when work was done and the day was done, they went to their home. That was it. They were done. They didn't invite you over to their house. They didn't want to see your ass. And I feel the same way. When I leave, I don't want to see none of y'all. I don't like y'all like that. My business is my business. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have to separate being friendly and being in work mode. Now, I'm the coolest motherfucker you'll ever meet. But if I'm in work mode and I need something done, it needs to be done. I don't give a fuck if you Jesus. Jesus, get your ass over there and pull that BMC. Because I got things to do, bro. But this is now becoming a serious problem. And I'm not just talking here. I'm talking about in general. At different stations, at different plants, especially the plants. It's getting to the point where you know of these people's business because they're hanging out with management after work. They're doing things with management after work. They're talking about what they did with management or who house they went to after work and who they was doing with. No, baby, that's a no-no. Because in the real fucking world, in the corporate world where I came from, none of that happened. You got your ass fired. They packed your box and you came in and they handed you your box with your shit off your desk and said, we no longer require your services. We will mail you your last check. The post office needs to check itself because they need to start letting management know, listen, you could be cool with people, but this outside fraternization, this kiki inside fraternization, you have to stop it or you have to keep it to a minimum because it's really not a good look. And then on top of that, who fucking respects you? You know, there's a saying, would you rather be feared or loved? Bitch, I'd rather you fear me. Don't love me. Fear the fuck out of me because you want to respect me. You love me, you could disrespect me because you think you've done it out of love. Fuck that. Fear me, bitch. You see me coming, whole ass crap. So now you have a bunch of management that a lot of us workers don't pay attention to because you out here doing dumb shit that we done found out about. And y'all know how the post office is. Faster than the Pony Express, baby. Faster than the motherfucking internet. We gonna know your business. And then they want to know why their subordinates talk slick back to them. Why their subordinates say smart ass shit to them. Why their subordinates do not pay them any attention. Their subordinates do not work. Ignore them. It's because you right here lollygagging with other people, and then you really expect somebody, you're going to walk into the job and then expect somebody who's supposed to be MDO to tell you something when you know they was out drinking with a group of motherfuckers from the flat sorta the day before. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now listen, I know what you're going to say, but Miss K, they on their personal time and they can do bullshit. And y'all know it. Y'all know this. Yeah, you on your personal time. So you got no decorum and no respect on your personal time for yourself. When you decide to take a position in management, there's a certain level you're expected to hold. What people fail to understand is when you sign up for the post office and you get accepted and you are taking that oath and you sign that documentation, baby, do you know it's a moral clause in there? Oh, y'all didn't know this. There's a morals clause in your contract that you signed with the Postal Service. And don't fucking tell me I ain't signed no contract, Miss K. Yes, you did. You signed it. When you took your oath, and that paper they gave you and the other documentation that you filled out along with your W-2 information for your taxes. It is tax time, y'all. You know we got to go file to get this bread. There's a morals clause in there. And they actually revised it because now it also covers anything that you post on social media. i.e. Facebook, Instagram, which clearly states you cannot say or make any negative or disparaging comments against management on social media. Yeah, right. Do y'all know that the inspection service does look on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other social media platforms? Like real jobs do. See, the post office is behind because where I used to work and in most places in the corporate world, that was a given. I've seen people fired for calling out, talking about they was sick and then posting they in fucking Jamaica. And we all know in the post office, that shit, they be lying. Corporate world will not play with you. So don't think that when you sign up for the post office, these people are oblivious to what you do. They're not oblivious, baby. They see you. They see you. They see who you fuck with, how you fuck with them, and when you fuck with them. And then when shit happens, then you want to say they blackball you, they don't like you, they hate you. No, baby. They done peeped who you are. So clean that shit up. But that goes for us regular workers too. We be doing shit. We be banging out. Y'all know y'all do. And be posting. Really? Baby, if you go on any of my social media platforms, and I barely got any, you gonna see some shit from 4 months ago. If you see that. And I'm posting food, baby, or a trip I done went on. I don't post my business. My business is in here. That's where it needs to be. Unless it's something fun or whatever, that's all you need to see. And even if it's fun with my coworkers outside of work, that's fine. But you ain't gonna see no other shit. So this is not just for management. Don't think I'm just picking on y'all, but y'all easy to pick at because y'all leave yourselves so wide open. Because y'all so remedial with the shit that y'all do. This is for us too. For me, for anybody, no matter what craft you're in. But especially for management. Because you're the ones that set the standard, excuse me, y'all, for the work flow, the work effort, the work ethic in the building. And if you can't set the standard because you're too busy trying to fuck off and lollygag and do other shit, do not expect someone to give you the fucking respect you think you deserve. Because you don't deserve it. Yes, some people are hard asses. They really are. And they come to work a hard ass. And you know why they do that? Because they do not want you in their business. And you probably see them on the street somewhere, whatever, chopping it up, laughing, and having a good time. They're not at work. Work is work. Outside of work is outside of work. But there's a bridge between them both that's connected. Your bridge needs to be clean. Because sometimes they merge. And when they merge and it's not in a good way, you looking silly. But this is something that management, upper management, needs to address with their supervisors, with their MDOs, with their team leads, whoever. Because honestly, it's getting out of hand. I've heard shit from so many different places of supervisors dating people, breaking up, managers pushing up on people, or they all going out in a circle in a group, management with their subordinates, and then shit happens and it's fucking everywhere. There's videos of shit. People getting arrested, people going to jail. Baby, that stuff needs to stop. Now, depending on what location if you got a plant manager or upper management that's not with that fraternization, that's not with that bullshit, if they're doing it, it's on the low, or they're trying to keep it to a minimum. But if you in the wild, wild west, like I am, every week something jumping off. And all you could do is just go, Is that how you be living? Is this how we living? Like I said, for 2024, I'm not playing with y'all. No fucks are given. We keeping our not feet, our foots on these motherfuckers' necks. So that means if we have to point the fingers at ourselves, and while we point the fingers at other people to tighten the fuck up, then that's what we need to do. We can't sit here and complain about shit if we're not going to point the fingers at ourselves. So, like I said, this is for all of us. Workers, supervisors, MDOs, plant managers, whoever, fuck ever. This type of shit needs to stop. I ain't saying you can't have friends, bro. I ain't saying that you can't go out. But when you're in a position of management, that's a no-no. A big fat no. Because it's a certain way you need to carry yourself at all times when you're in management. But the management we got now is loosey-goosey, baby. Loosey-goosey. Anyway, that's just a conversation I just felt like I wanted to have with y'all, because we haven't really discussed that type of shit that's been going on in the environment that we're in. You know what I'm saying? We haven't really discussed that, because we've been seeing it. All of us have seen it. If you've been in the post office long enough, you've seen it. You know about it. Shit, you might even participate in it. But does it make it right? Nah, it don't. But post office don't hold nobody accountable for shit. So until that happens, this is going to keep going on, and it ain't going to stop. But it needs to start somewhere, and it should start with us. If you got to check somebody, check them. Hey, look here. You need to slow that down when you come in here. Or you know some shit. Look, if I was you, I wouldn't fraternize with that person. I know they invited you out or invited you to their house. I suggest you don't do that. That's the line you don't want to cross. Be the motherfucker for change. Be the first motherfucker for change. And if that person don't hear you, fuck them. You told them. You said what you had to say. You let them know. You make your own decision. Everyone has free fucking will. I can tell you where the water at, bitch. I can show you where the water at. But if you don't drink the water and you thirsty and starving, then bitch starve. Die dehydration. Because you too stubborn to drink the water. Anyway, so Miss K finna go inside and finish doing what I was doing. But, guys, don't forget, it's Friday night, the beginning of the year. Miss K is going to do a live, my late night live vibe, baby. 11 o'clock on Friday. Get your drinky drinks together, because you know sis gonna have hers. And we just gonna chop it up, and we just gonna vibe. Got questions to ask Miss K. Ask Miss K whatever you want to ask. Not no personal shit, okay? A little bit of personal, but not too much. And also, whatever questions you got about postal, questions you want to ask, if I got the answers, baby, I get it. If I don't have the answers, I will fucking find it for you. Okay? So don't forget, Friday night, late night vibe, 11 o'clock. I'll be waiting for you guys. So continue to have the rest of a good hump day. And always remember, my postal freaks, love and light. Peace.